guys, welcome back to episode 2 of the Owls Revival on Championship Manager 97-98. So when we left it, we just played our first game of the season against Southampton, but we've had an issue in regards to the save. So I managed to get back to where we were previously, but just a couple of things had sort of just changed, but you'll see them as we sort of go through. But yeah, we're going to jump into our second game against Derby County. I think everything else is still sort of on track at the moment in time. Yeah, so let's dive in. Game 2. So obviously we'd sort of left it where we were before, so you'll probably notice a couple of things that are slightly different. Tommy Svindal-Larsen isn't with us yet. I'm just in the middle of trying to sign him at the moment in time. Esteban Cambiasso is not with us because he hasn't been released yet. I need to keep checking on that. And also Billy McDonald hasn't signed, but Martin Lachlan and Alex Martin have from Partick, which we tried to do in the last one. Benny Carboni is still obviously subject of several offers, including the Palmer one, which we negotiated before, and we have got Cannavaro and Adilton as well as part of that deal. But to be honest, Juventus and AC Milan have now come in, and Everton with big offers. So yes, we'll have to wait and see where that goes. But anyway, we are where we are. We are into the second game as we were before. So let's dive in. So in regards to the team, sort of tweaked it ever so slightly for this game. So I'm going to go with a traditional 4-4-2 this time. And Martin Laughlin's come in. Petter Rudy's in the middle of the park. Still just going with Hurst and Booth, and John Newsom's playing instead of Stevanovic, who's now injured, unfortunately. So yeah, let's dive in. Play our second game. So we've got Derby County. I think this was quite a good time for Derby County, from what I remember. I think Derby were riding quite high in the table under Jim Smith. I think they had quite a few of the was it Baiano and Iranio and people like that on one chop. They're quite sort of a flair team, yeah, and Nasanovic as well. So yeah, they were quite a good team to watch actually, Derby in these days. So yeah, but fingers crossed we can get our first 3 points of the season, our first home game. But yeah, I think after this game, I think really need to start bringing in players. The squad is quite clearly not going to be good enough. I don't think to finish in the top half of the table. The squad did finish 7th last season. It was a very sort of workmanlike team, I remember. Didn't concede many goals, but didn't really score many goals as well. So yeah, I think we just need to change that up. But yeah, so far so good in this game. We're on top, creating some good chances. Unfortunately, we haven't taken one just yet. Boothie's missed a couple of good ones. So far, it looks like we're going to be going in at half time. Oh, DeCanny was obsessed with fouling people, isn't he? He was like that in the Southampton game. And yeah, and a yellow card for him as well. Oh, he's injured their player. Okay. Oh, interesting. Double sub. Yeah, so yeah, we does look like we are obviously struggling for goals. Let's have a look. Hursty's not playing that well. Martin Lachlan, Nolan Pressman. Look at the match stats very quickly. Yeah, three shots to nil. Not a game for the purists, as they say. Probably one you won't want to watch back. But yeah, we're on top. 39,000. Wow, what a crowd! What an opening day crowd. We need to send them home happy. We need to send them home with 3 points, boys. Come on. Oh, Derby's just starting to get on top. That's all their subs made now, isn't it? And a defensive substitution as well. Is that Jim Smith saying that he's happy with a point at Hillsborough? Oh, they've got a corner now. Is this going to be a bit of a smash and grab with their first attempt on goal? Here we go. Good save by Big Kev. We've got a second corner again. Hopefully we can defend this. It's typical, isn't it, from Championship Manager and Football Manager of games where you end up dominating, the other team gets 1 or 2 chances and ends up winning. It's just the way of the world. Oh, they are starting to get on top now, so I am going to just look to make a change, a bit of a tweak. Hursty's struggling, so I'll bring him off. I'm going to give our young Partick lad a try with his Alex Martin. Martin Laughlin's also struggling in there as well. I'm going to bring Atherton on. Atherton can play in midfield. He's predominantly a centre-half, but he can do a job for us in there. He's more defensively minded. But what I'm going to do there is I'm going to tweak this. Oh dear. Oh, good save, Kev. Oh. Right, just going to tweak this ever so slightly because Atherton I want to be a bit more defensive minded. I'm just going to push the Canio a little bit further forward as well. Try and get him more involved in the game because he's a talisman, isn't he? Really, he's the one who you're expecting to hit a goal. So Derby's now down to 10 men, aren't they? Because come on, can we grab it? Because second half we've been useless. They've only got 10 men. Oh my word! What has he done? Oh, wow, wow! 10 men. Oh wow! Okay, wow, great! Equaliser straight away. Boothie with a cross from Di Canio. Oh my god, we got away with that, boys. We got away with that one because they went down to 10 men for that last 20 minutes, and then they still got a goal. Oh wow, okay. It's not the best, is it? Second half was not the best there. So, but it's another point. There's 2 points on the board, 2 draws now. Still unbeaten. Liverpool lost 4-0 to West Ham. Look at that. Wow, Berkovic. Quality. He was the one who got smashed in the head by John Hartson, wasn't it? With a kick. There you are. At least he smashed a goal in instead. Ferdinand as well, coming through obviously as a younger lad. Cool. One potentially just to keep an eye on. Who's Liverpool's team? Michael Owen, McManaman, Riedler, Ince. Yeah, this was a team that actually came quite close a few times. I think they finished runners up to Man United on a couple of occasions with this sort of team. Yeah, bit of a shock. Should we look at an early table, see where we are? Chelsea 100% to Tottenham 100%. Man United 2 draws as well. So we're in good company. Southampton 2 draws as well. It's Derby's first point. Palace have lost both games and Coventry and Newcastle are still to play. Okay, Carbone, yep, so we're going to offer Cannavaro and Adilton. Tommy's here. Let's make sure we're getting through the door. I want to make sure he's 100% in. Just going to give him a little bit more than what he asked for. The other one was, I remember, Robert Page as well at Watford. Was really good. Yeah, strength, tackling, etc. on the go in, and we're going to try and get him as well. Let's make an offer. Perfect. Okay, so we've got quite a few offers in now at the moment in time. Let's see if we can get some players through the door before the next game, which would be good. Cannavaro is accepted. Dealton is rejected. Okay, fair enough. Carbone is greeting him. Easy for that. So there you go. That was one out the window. And we've got Cannavaro. Tommy's through the door, the legend. That's awesome. Good to get him in the team. We just need to move some players out, which is really annoying. Where are we in regards to that? We've got any players that are interested. So we've got Carbone move on. Tommy's in now. Obviously, we're in an international break at the moment. Steve Nichols wanted, which is good. Yeah. So let's hope we can move some of these players out. Graham Hyde's going, Mason, Wayne Collins, Guy Whittingham, Pass, whoever he is, Porrick is on the list, Magilton. So yeah, we want to move out. Bit of a squad overhaul. No, not interested. I'm sure they were awesome. Wales failed to qualify. Oh dear. That's Rudy. No, thank you. Bembridge, no. No. Yeah, I wanted to use the international break to try and get some of these players through the door. And get some players out as well. I think we can get Page in. One thing to look at, now we've actually got a bit of money behind us as well. Egloschenstadt's gone to Zaragoza. Southend, the league. Oh God, I remember this. Oh wow, Roy Keane, 15 months with a broken leg. My God, just shows you, doesn't it, how medical science has changed. 15 months with a broken leg. You'd be out probably for a couple of months, wouldn't you, nowadays? Maybe 6 months at the most if it's a really bad break. So Page's offer's gone in. Right, so now we've actually got a bit of money. So let's have a look for, I think we do need a striker, centre, and let's see who's out there, who we can bring in. I was looking through. I wonder if I could get Solskjaer, you know. I don't think he'd leave Man United. He's not going to play, is he? I think he'll not be available. Yeah, I thought he wouldn't. Let's exclude unavailable. Makes it quicker. Dwight York's available. Van Hooijdonk. Could prize him away, couldn't we? I don't was a quality player. He got them promoted, I think, this season, Van Hooijdonk, and then he threw his toys out the pram, if I remember rightly. He wanted to. I don't think he believed Forest matched his ambitions anymore. Andy Cole. Okay, let's see. Okay, they're willing to listen to offers. That's cool. Let's see if we can get both of those through the door. Cool. Okay, moving on. So we're away at Spurs. Now, Spurs are the two of the teams who were 100% records, weren't they? So looking at the opposition squad, who've they got? Ferdinand, Jose Dominguez. Yes, oh wow, yeah, I forgot about him. Ginola, obviously, legend. I've signed Kieran Dyer as well. Sol Campbell's still there as well. I'm sure Tottenham fans will be really pleased to hear that. Okay, and Stefan Everson, yes, of course. So looking at that match tactics, I think we need to bring in Tommy Svindal Larsen needs to come in probably for Lachlan. And we also need to look to off the bench. Hursty and Booth again, yeah, give him another run out. I think we'll just go with that. Yeah, let's go ahead. Point probably be a good result so far for us here, actually. Got 2 draws so far, but we'll take a win. Go on, Boothie. That's the last defender. Go on, stick it. Oh, not used to Andy Booth having a bit of a turn of pace and getting away from defenders and going one-on-one. It's a good positive start for the club. Okay, good early pressure. Need to make this count, really. We're going to have a lot of time where we don't have the ball and probably be under pressure. I wish we'd stop giving these silly free kicks and penalties away. Early booking as well, which is always a nightmare, isn't it, away from home. Walker catches Howells with a high boot. See what I mean? We're just giving free kicks away all over the place. And Janola's got that quality, hasn't he? Good save again by Big Kev. I think he was around his peak this time, Kevin Pressman, for Wednesday, around this sort of time. I think he was in and around the England squad. I'm sure he got called up for a couple of squads. He didn't actually get to be on the pitch. Saves the first one, hits the post, comes out to Ginola. That's what I thought. I knew we would have to sort of take our early chances because Spurs are obviously playing really well at the moment, aren't they? I say 2 wins out of 2, and Ginola's in again. Boothie, good block. We're creating chances, aren't we? But yeah, we need to start taking these. Booking there for Howells. Can we get back on level terms? We seem to have weathered that storm. Could have gone 2-0, which have really sort of killed us, but we're still in the game. Still 1-0. Good save again from Kev. Oh dear. Oh dear. Wow. Great save. Oh, good. Well done, Ian. Following up there. We got under the cosh. Oh, he's hit the post. Oh, thirsty. Free kick. Oh, I think we've. Oh no, I thought Oh, maybe it's quite far out. Des Walker. Des Walker never scores. What Des is going forward for? I think he only. I don't think he did. He actually ever score? I think he scored 1 goal in his whole career. I think he famously never scored for us in 300-400 appearances, but he never went over the halfway line. Yeah, we're riding this storm out a bit higher, aren't we? So God almighty, this is off the crossbar now. I'm gonna have to make a change, I think. Not, but just maybe tactically. What I think we're going to do is maybe go with a little bit more of a solid 3 in that middle, and maybe push Di Canio up top and go with a bit more of a 3-4-3. Maybe get Tommy to sit in a little bit into there. See how we can go. Try and get a bit more back into the game, to be honest. Love to see the stats. Goal before half time would be lovely, wouldn't it? No. It's a game of not taking your chances, isn't it, really? Because Spurs have had, they had 10 shots. We've had 5. We've not done as bad. And we're sort of in the game. But yeah, let's just see how these tactics play out maybe for the first 10-15 minutes. We didn't really give it much time, did we, at the end of the half? I just wanted to stem the flow, to be honest, and just get a bit of possession in the middle of the park. But it's not working that way, is it? Just shows you, doesn't it, how far we've sort of come as a club, how far we've fallen, as a club, that we were getting 30-odd thousands, near 40,000 for games, and Spurs looked 25,000, which was not untypical for Spurs at this sort of period. Same with Chelsea's and people like that. We were pulling in bigger crowds. I think people do forget how big a club Sheffield Wednesday actually is, because we've just been away from. Oh dear! This is why we've been away from the Premier League this long. We're crap. We had the loyal fans, but the team wasn't matching that, unfortunately. No, nothing's really changing, is it, here, boys? They're still just coming at us. Oh, I think we are going to have to try and make a bit of a change. I don't even think it's personnel, really. I think it is more of a try and get a foothold in the game. So what we're going to do is I'm going to bring Rudy off. I'm going to bring on Martin Lachlan. I'm going to put Lachlan into there, and I'm going to drop him back. What we're also going to do is let's look in here. We can stick the Canio back out here, and bring Hursty off for Scott Oakes. Oh, there we go. I'm going to put Oaksy on the left, put it there, and then get them getting in to support Booth as well. And we'll try that, and we'll go a little bit more direct. Let's see if we can get, because we can get the next goal. We're back in it. So really, we've got to try something a bit different. Could have got a goal there, Lachlan. Come on, boys, let's get one back and make it a game. So we've evened it up in the sense of when they're not creating as many chances, as he says. I was just about to talk about score then. But now we're going to where we're not. Oh, slips and falls. Go on, Boothie. Oh, he's in the post. Yes, Tommy! First goal on his debut. Tommy, the legend, Svindal Larsen. Come on, boys. Can we get this equaliser? See, Spurs are panicking now. They're bringing on defenders. Can we get this goal? We're going to have to maybe throw a little bit of caution. Oh, terrible mistake, Blondo. Oh, wow. Come on, boys. Don't concede. Oh, Pembo. How many... Oh, good way. Well done, ref. Oh, no, linesman's flagging. Consult his linesman. Oh, for Pete's sake. Oh, well. The comeback was nice while it lasted. But we're obsessed with... I think that's 3 games we've done handballs in the box. 2 have been given and 1 not. Which is a real... Oh, dear. This could get embarrassing, couldn't it? And we've got 1 sub left. We might as well just make a change, haven't we? Might as well get Alex Martin on again and bring him on for Pembridge. We'll go with a bit more attacking. So we'll stick him up top with Booth. Just move Lockram across slightly. And then we'll go with that. He's got someone up there now, Boothie, with him. But obviously we're leaving ourselves a little bit more open at the back, yeah, and that's what happens. You get punished, but we have to. There's 10 minutes left maybe with injury time. Again, if we got one more, maybe we could have sneaked a 3-3 draw somehow. Oh, it's Tommy. Could have got 2 then. Get a bit of respectability back in the game. Yeah, 4-1. It's going to be a tough game anyway. But to be honest, I think this is starting to expose our weaknesses really in the team, and we do need to get that recruitment sorted pretty soon. So let's see if we can bring in some players. We've got a rival maybe for Van Hooijdonk there. Ivanovic is back. That's probably a good thing as well. Just as that Newsom's out injured anyway, so we would have had to have made a change at the centre half for the next game. There we go. To be honest, once I get my players in, I am gonna change my tactics. So Palace, right? So Palace still lost all their games because this would, yeah. Wow. Okay. So if we don't manage to get a win here, then we know it could be a real big season struggle, especially if we don't bring in the players. So what I am going to do is I am actually going to go with the formation that I want to play. So this is the tactics that I always used to play when I used to play this game, and this is where I want to eventually go to be honest. Don't necessarily have the players that I would want, but because we're still struggling anyway, playing with a different tactic, I may as well go for it. I may as well try and bet it in. Let's see how the lads get on. So we'll jump into this game against Crystal Palace. We'll see whether this makes any difference whatsoever. Hopefully it does. And yeah, let's jump into it. It's Palace. So Palace have had a dreadful start to the season. 3 defeats in 3. But it'll be typical Wednesday to end someone's bad run. And they nearly scored after 4 minutes. So it's nearly there. Can boo these in. Off the defender and goes wide. Okay, is that a corner? Yeah, we need to obviously start getting some points on the ball while we're sort of trying to build the squad, which obviously always happens in Championship Manager, because you don't really get a pre-season in Championship Manager. It was always like jump into the season, but they're like a week or 2, so it's always really difficult to sort of bring in. Oh my word. Oh. Attilio Lombardo. Oh wow, okay. But yeah, as I was saying, before I was rudely interrupted by Attilio, that yeah, you don't really get a pre-season in these early games, so it's very difficult to sort of get the squad that you want, move players out, bring players in. You only got a very short sort of window. So obviously it was a case of trying to get through the early part of the season, pick up as many points as we can until we can get those players in that we need to be able to play the game we want. But yeah, the name of this series is Owls Revival, but at the moment in time it's more Owls Survival, because at the moment in time it looks like we're going to end up rock bottom at the end of this fixture. Palace will leap above us. I can't remember who was second from bottom. But yeah, unless we turn this one around, we are starting to get into the game now and create chances. Hopefully we can take one before half time and get back into it. Oh, Di Canio's injured. He's struggling. Nice. So, to be honest, Petteruti is a right midfielder, even though on this game he's not. But I'm still going to stick you in there because you are better than Scott Oakes. Oh my! Wow! What a sub! What a substitution that was! Oh my word! Oh dear! Oh right. Okay. Sent to tryers. Sorry, Alex. I'm going to have to sacrifice you. I'm going to have to bring Scott Oakes on to play on the right hand side. Oh my word! What is going on? This is an absolute disaster, isn't it? This is a disaster of a start to the season. 10 men, losing at home to the team who was bottom. And down to 10 men. I may just have a period of silence while I just contemplate why on earth I chose Sheffield Wednesday for this save. I should have just chosen Man United like most people do on these series. Which I think is boring, really. Why would you pick the team that's constantly winning the league anyway? It's not really much challenge. I will do a video later on, because what I used to love is actually taking a team from the bottom, which I think a lot of us did. Obviously in the later versions you could drop all the way down into non-league, but on this it was sort of League 2 upwards, or was it Division 1 in those days, or Division 3? But yeah, so it's the bottom league and trying to sort of take a team all the way up. So yeah, the fact we're only 1-0 down still is something. If we can try and hang in the game and maybe try and sneak a point somehow. We are still getting chances, so we've only got 10 men, but we are, I suppose it is quite an attacking 3-4-2 formation. Free kick in promising position. Apple another ex-Wednesday man. It is all coming through Swindon Larson though, isn't it, as we expected. Like I say, if we can bring in another striker, whether that be Advan or Donk or even Andy Cole, would be absolutely phenomenal, but I don't think he's going to be interested in coming. But yeah, we've been on top, haven't we? Dominant force in this second half, to be honest. Like I say, we're just 10 men. Why not even it up, ref? Send one of those guys off. Okay. I'll just make a sub, I think. We've got one substitution left, haven't we? Just looking at this, Hursty's having another poor game again. Oh dear. Hursty's always likely to get me a goal though, and that's why I'm reluctant. He is that good. But really the options from the bench are not really much there. What we could do is we could bring Lachlan off, put Pembo in the middle, and we could go with Richie Humphries on the left hand side. And I keep them to stop doing that because you can't do it. There we go. Okay, just change it up slightly. Just hope that someone maybe off the bench, Richie Humphries, can bit of magic. I've left Hursty on. My faith in you, Hursty, to get me that goal. I'm going to go a little bit more direct here. I'm going to stick him up front as well. Boothie down the middle. And stick Scott Oakes in behind. And we're going to go for it. We're going to go direct. All or nothing, isn't it? Last 10 minutes. Let's just get the ball in the air. Try and win some knockdowns. Unless Palace go and get a second year of catches. Come on, Wednesday. Can we get that last minute equaliser? Come on, boys. One more chance. Nope. It's a disaster, this, but I hope you enjoying this series and seeing me struggle. It could turn out to be, I'm going to have to rename the series, from Revival to Survival. It's a challenge, isn't it, so far? Oh my word, we are bottom of the table. We are bottom of the league. Oh my word. Oh dear. Oh dear. It's only us and Southampton not won yet. 7 goals conceded, only 3 scored. Oh, I'm not surprised, Robert. You've seen us, haven't you? You think I'm not going to team bottom of the table. Fano Donk's offers accepted. He's rejected the move we thought he would do, which is a shame. DeCano is now injured. Rudy's suspended for 3 games. Oh, of course, why not? Why not? But yeah, I do think we need to look at centre halves. And I think I'm going to go and try and break the bank and bring in Rio Ferdinand. I've got £17 million to spend, so really I'm silly not to go out and try and sort of bring in them. I always remember Larry Sigurdsson was always really good on this game as well. Again, I think I might look at maybe making an offer for him. I'm trying to bring in some much needed cover as well. I think we also need a left-sided attacking midfielder. And I keep doing that. Lee Bowyer, Patrick Berger. Berger's an interesting one, isn't he? Has he not really been playing for Liverpool? Has he? 1 game. Down that left-hand side. What I was talking about Berger is a very technically strong. He never sort of struck me as sort of an out-and-out winger who's going to Jamie Carragher's a left midfielder. Wow. And he was a striker when he was younger. I remember him talking about this. And then when he first came to the Liverpool team, I'm sure he started like centre mid for a couple of games. And then obviously eventually he sort of moved further and further back. Got Lee Bowyer as well. Again, another. Yeah, he was a bit of a, these younger days, a bit more of a goal scoring midfielder. So, yeah, let's see how maybe those offers got him for now. We'll carry on. Yeah, it's this is going to be a struggle, isn't it? Barnsley are trying to rival us. Queen's Park Rangers, Southampton, Wolves. Wow, okay. So Gerdson's a wanted man. Stephen Glass. Do we get to talk to him? Oh, great. Oh, my word. So now we've got Everton for a second. So no one's 100% record anymore. So really, the weird thing is we're only one win away from 7th, but we're bottom. It just shows obviously the league's very, very tight at the moment. So not all is lost, but we are obviously struggling here for players. So Di Canio is out, isn't he? Injured, so we're going to have to make a change there. So I'm going to bring in... I thought Petteruti was suspended. No, not Di Canio. Sure, I clicked on Petteruti then. I thought it was suspended. Oh, it's the old rules, isn't it? It used to be 2 weeks after the sending off, your suspension start. It was always a weird rule that. I remember that from the old days, yes. It was always 2 weeks after you were sent off did the actual ban start, which I always found fascinating. And plus Stevie Nicol on the bench, even though I've transfer listed him, he does cover a lot of positions at the moment. So until we can bring the right players through the door, I think we're going to have to go for it. We're wearing a lovely orange kit. Always reminds me of Paolo Di Canio. Actually, I think in this game against Everton, I remember him scoring a few goals at Goodison in this kit. I think it was a 3-0 or 3-1 win or something. Neville Southall, legend. Cracking goalkeeper. Come on, boys. Let's try and take a lead. Again, we start games pretty well, and then after like 10-15 minutes, we start to sort of lose that momentum. And because we don't sort of take our chances, the other team comes into the game and, starts to really sort of put us under pressure. And this is what's happening again. History repeating itself. Can we sort of stand firm? Oh, is this his first goal? No, Alex nearly got his first goal after his big move from Partick. Pembo. Boothie. Oh, again, we're creating some chances. We just can't bloody take them. Hopefully Van Eyck wants to talk to us and we can get him through the door, and hopefully he's the man who can start to get us up the league. "20 minutes in and we're still there. Good ball. Go on, Martin. Go on. Oh! Always make me laugh, the commentary on this. I'm sure it's going to slide it under him and it ended up over the crossbar. Starting to dominate again the game. Then out of nowhere, Everton were going to hit with a sucker punch there. But we're playing well, actually, to be honest. We're doing very well. Quite pleased with this performance so far. We're just lacking that goal, aren't we? We've got to start taking our chances because we'll just get punished. Can we get through to half time? Still drawing. They are now starting to get on top of us. We're always going to have a little period of possession, weren't they? And yeah, okay, I'm happy with that so far. That's not a bad first half, to be honest. Yeah, Alex is playing well. Let's have a look at the stats, because I think we were doing okay. Yeah. No, they haven't actually won the target yet. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Let's stick with that. Let's see if we can go out and try and grab that early goal, boys. We started good on the front foot, which is good to see. But yeah, in general, hopefully one thing is we'll hopefully get used to the formation 3-4-3. Like I say, it's one that I always used to play when I used to play this game. But you've got to have the right type of players to be able to play it. I don't necessarily think we have, but some of the boys will be obviously going to be staying in the 11. So hopefully they get more and more used to playing in this way. Yeah, a bit more of a sedate second half. Oh dear, oh no, oh dear, oh no. Maybe let's look to freshen it up, shall we? Booth's not having the best game. Maybe we bring Andy Booth off. Try Richie Humphries up there. See how that goes. Stefanovic is struggling. Pembo struggling. Atherton struggling. Let's bring Petterudi on. Let's switch in with Svendor Larsson can play on the left. Tommy's not really been in the game, has it? It's all come through Martin Lachlan today so far. And Athers is struggling as well, but I'm not going to change that just yet. What? Come on, boys. Let's get away with a 1-0. They've been an absolute fantastic result, especially after that defeat against Palace in the last game. Who's on the free kicks now? Oh, it's Tommy. Go on, Tommy. Thirsty. Oh, saved some shots today, Nev, hasn't he? Just getting on top again, aren't we now? Another save from Southall. We're just lacking that killer instinct, aren't we, in front of goal? Go on, Rudy. Oh, another corner. It's the problem, isn't it? When we're on to look at the domination we've had in the last 5 minutes, and we're going to hit with a sucker punch, aren't we? We're going to beat with a sucker punch. No, good save, Kev. Come on, boys. Everton's going to come back into this now, aren't they? I'm going to make a sub. I'm just going to shore it up a little bit. I'm just going to bring Petterudi off. He's done nothing. Sorry, Petter. It's probably very embarrassing to be brought up after 18 minutes. I'm going to change that round. Stevie Nicol. A bit more of a defensive solidity in there next to Lockers. Let's see if we can look at that pressure now from Everton. Can we withstand it? Go on, Esty! Oh, I thought it was going to be a last minute winner. Oh, okay, good point. I'm happy with that. That's all right. It's better than I thought it was going to get. Richie did well when he came on. Richie Humphries. Pressman again. But yeah, I think in general, pretty decent that. Okay, cool. So, a good result. Yes, I agree with the board on that one. Still bottom of the table though. Tottenham've lost a game. Blackburn and Chelsea are up there now. Man United always start the season slow under Fergie in these years, and then like a bullet train in the second half of the season. That's why they end up winning most of their leagues. So we're still obviously in touch. Palace have got another draw. Arsenal, got Arsenal. Oh my word! Even Newcastle. Some big names down there, isn't there? Villa's in 13th. More internationals. Can we get some players through the door? Well done, Kenny Dalglish. Rio Ferdinand. Is the interesting coming? Chelsea have won on top. Oh, he is here. Come on then, Pierre. I'm just going to give you a little bit more just to get through the door because we are desperate for a striker. Larius Sigurdsson again. Let's beat off a couple of players for your signature. A couple of teams. Good, do we not play another game? I want to get some players through the door, but yeah. Anybody back? Di Canio is back. Do we put him for Scott Oakes? I think we do. I almost think you have to in a way. And I'm going to change that. I'm going to bring Steve Nicol onto the bench again. for Haslam. Just because, again, he covers so many positions. But yeah, so far, Hursty's got 1 goal in 5. Alex has got... Boo's got 1 goal and assist. Alex has got 1 assist. But yeah, I don't think the Canios... Yeah. Let's see how this one goes then. Leicester's only just above us in the league. It is a game you would target to win, obviously. No offence to Leicester. I think around this period they were winning League Cups and things like that, weren't they? Martin O'Neill had a good team, a very good, solid, workmanlike team. Thought I was going to be it. We just can't take our chances, can we? Have we got Pierre Van Hooijdonk, do you think, watching in the stands like they used to? Signed his papers maybe today and not quite registered in time. With Larius Sigurdsson sat with him as well. Would be nice. Introduce them to the media tomorrow and get them involved in Saturday, but we've got a game to win tonight. Go on. Oh my word. It was a gift. But he missed. Oh dear. Very rare for Des Walker to make a mistake. Heskey. Leicester just starting to creep back in. Mark Robbins as well there. Bit of quality, Paolo. Come on. Oh God, it's useless at free. Every time it says Paolo Di Canio has taken a free kick or something, there's just no commentary after it, so it must be an absolute pathetic. So that's half time. Okay, not a bad first half. A game we're on top of. Yeah, I think in general, I think we're happy with that. Atherton's struggling again, isn't he? To be honest, he's not really a player I'm that fond of. And wouldn't really want to be keeping around, but for the moment in time with the players we've got, he's got to play. Come on, boys. Chance after chance. Got the crowd again. 38,700. I think the crowd so far have been 39,000, 35,000 and 38,000 now. So the gate receipts must be through the roof. No wonder we've got is it £18 million we've got to spend at the moment? Obviously we've got some Carboni money for that as well, didn't we? Martin Loughlin's getting on the end of every corner at the moment. Made some changes, just freshen it up. They know that we're on top at the moment. Can we get that goal? Come on, boys. Another save from off Exad. Hursty. Come on. Oh, yeah. It's getting frustrating, boys. Pierre's licking his lips at the amount of chances we create. Oh. I'm reluctant to change anything because I just look across at the bench and I just think there isn't really much there. But I'm going to have to change something ever so slightly. Martin Loughlin's struggling. I'm going to bring him off. I'm going to bring Stevie Nicol on. Bring Humphreys on for Alex Martin. Mumblest. Pembo's playing well. Yeah, stick with that. See how that goes. Come on, one of my super subs. Come on and get me a goal. Go on, Booty. Oh, wow. Come on, we'll rely on the centre half getting us a goal. Stefanovic or something. Thirsty. We know what's coming. Here we go. Oh, another one. Oh, wow. They were good at corners as well, Leicester, weren't they? They did have like Rob Elliott and people like that who were good from set pieces. Is this going to be another draw? Wow. We can't carry on like this, boys. 12 chances, 4 on target. They only had 3, we absolutely dominated. Absolutely dominant. We're off the bottom of the table. Tottenham still top with Chelsea. Yeah, Man U's honestly now moving into position, aren't they? Fourth. Arsenal are bottom. Oh my word. Is it Arsene Wenger who's manager there, or is it general info? Is it tell me in there? Yeah, Wenger. Wow. Okay. Overmars, Bergkamp, Ian Wright, Petit, Vieira, Tony Adams. This was the year they won the league, actually, wasn't it? 97, 98. So, my word. Who have they been losing to? Lost to Man U, lost to Blackburn. Liverpool. They've had a tough time. To be honest, I'll give them that. They've had a real tough start to the season. The only game that you'd expect them to definitely win, they've won 1-0 at Leicester. We lost to Chelsea, lost to Liverpool, lost to Blackburn, and lost to Man United as well. So, but looking at the fixtures now, they've got Barnsley, Southampton, Derby. You'd expect Arsenal to start climbing the league. About ourselves, where's our fixtures? Who have we got next? So we've got Bolton at home. Again, that's another one you hope to win, but we've said that already. That's now 3 games where we haven't scored a goal. But we've only conceded 1 as well. So defensively, we're looking not bad. Then we've got Southend in the cup as well. So, but anyway, that is where we. Oh well, Van Hooijdonk is an owl. Oh no! That's the problem, isn't it? That's annoying. That is annoying. To just not have the squad space, not being able to move players out. We need some. Don't really need him, do we? Should have really released him on a free before. Or a release pass as well. Because we don't need him. Just looking who else there is. How much is Porrick going to cost for me to release? 45 grand, yeah, I'm happy with that. That's alright. Surprised at my decision, really. You've seen him play. Yeah, I'll have to go with that. So let's play the next game. So that's probably the last game of the episode. I think we'll all be keen to see Van Hooijdonk go Wolves. Oh, hang on a minute. Heskey's left Premier League Leicester to go to Wolves. Okay, interesting. Wolves are splashing the cash on. They've just signed Sigurdsson. Have to watch out for them if they get promoted next season. Or promote this season to go for next season. Bum, bum. Ferdinand's agreed to discuss terms. Let's make sure we get Rio through the door. Nice long contract for him. They've let him sign Emil Heskey and Sigurdsson for a combination of £10 million and then sacked him. Wow, this game makes you chuckle. Right, okay, yep. There's the old 2 weeks wait. Yep, let's save the game. Let's get through this international period and then we'll play this game and then we'll call it a day for episode 2. Hope you're enjoying this series. Make sure you hit a like, subscribe, comment. Watching me play along and struggle away. Oh, Rio, why?